Hi, everybody. It's going to be a great Christmas, Browns fans. The Browns are 10-4 on Sunday Night Football, a very business-like effort, but it was job well done. The Browns beat the New York Giants by a score of 20-6. So the concern coming into the game was definitely what happened on Monday night. The Browns left it all out on the field here at First Energy Stadium, only to lose a heartbreaker to the Baltimore Ravens, 47-42. And you wondered, on a short week, how would the Browns handle that? How would they handle it physically? How would they handle it mentally? That they were right there, came back from 14 points a couple of times to actually take a 1-point lead, only to get beat on a 55-yard field goal with a couple of seconds left to go. Well, the answer we got on Sunday night, because the Browns were just fine all week long. They were saying the right things, but on Sunday they did the right things. They just went out, knew they were a better football team than the New York Giants, and took the game right away. Their defense started it off with a couple of big stops on fourth down deep in their own end of the field, and then the offense went long distance, and I mean long distance, 2 drives of 95 yards. Both ended up in the end zone. Well, I'll tell you this. If you're going to go to the playoffs, and if you're going to make any noise in the playoffs, your quarterback has to be playing well. Baker Mayfield is playing at a level we just have not seen him ever play at. Not that we've seen him for years and years and years, but I mean, think about it. His rookie year, he was pretty exciting down the stretch. Last year, not at all. But this year, at the start of the year, he was kind of managing the game. But in the last 3 or 4 games, he has been red hot. These numbers are incredible. 27 for 32 in the game against the Giants. He threw for 297 yards. He threw 2 touchdowns. He managed the game to perfection. He is on fire right now, and the Browns have their quarterback playing so well, and that's exactly what you're going to need in these last couple of weeks of the regular season and then hopefully the postseason. But it was a complete team effort. The Browns got it done. It was tough running the football against the New York Giants. Nick Chubb had 50 tough yards of rushing in the game, but he also scored a touchdown. Kareem Hunt, tough yards, 21 yards on 7 carries, but he came up with 2 big runs that gave them first downs. But really, it was Mayfield and Landry and Hooper and Higgins. They were all so good, and even the rookie Donovan Peoples-Jones came up with big catches, but the guy throwing the football is dialed in right now, and Baker Mayfield is just getting better and better in this offense the longer he's in it. So the Browns come back home only to head back to the Meadowlands next week and take on the New York Jets. Now, I know what everybody's saying. Dangerous game. The Jets finally won, incidentally, so they're winless no longer. You can't take them lightly. But this team so far, led by their head coach, who lays down the temperament of his football team to just take it one day at a time, one game at a time, one opponent at a time, so they'll be ready for the Jets coming up next Sunday. The magic number appears to be 2 for the Browns. If they can win their final 2 games, they're in. They don't need to look at the scoreboard at all to see what's going on. But if they win next Sunday against the Jets and have a loss by any of these teams, Miami, Baltimore, Tennessee, or Indianapolis, that combination would get them into the playoffs too. The best thing is they're 10-4. 10 wins with 2 to play, 10 wins for the first time since 2007. How could Kevin Stefanski not be the NFL Coach of the Year? But as he would tell you, the job is not done yet. There's more to get as the Browns get set for the Jets coming up on Sunday. Before that, Merry Christmas, everybody. Who would have ever thought this would have happened in this crazy year that the Browns would put together a season under a first-year head coach like they are doing right now? They take apart the Giants on Sunday Night Football, 20-6. I'm Jim Donovan for WKYC.com.